today what I want to advise you as participants, beneficiaries of this Elit program 2017, is that never underrate what you are making as an entrepreneur. Once you start comparing what you can make or what somebody else is making different from what you are making, you are likely to slow down. Always remember that Rome is not built in a day. And with your persistence and with the help of Gyin, we can take you to higher heights. But this will definitely depend on the impact. Here we are only implementing what we believe will carry you to higher heights. But after we implement this, we have given you the opportunity, and this year mentorship is added to the program to help you implement what you will be learning here as part of your courses. See other successful business, how they did it. Most of them will tell you it was discouraged in the beginning. Those that you'll be proud of today. They started at a time when they were not making anything. Some of them will even tell you, I wanted to close shop at some point. But because of persistence and belief in themselves, we are proud of them today. We want you to be like that. We'll help you, capacitate you, which we believe is one of the best tools to be able to get you where you want to go. After capacitating you, you will be given a mentorship program. This is all to widen your network and your continuous learning. So my focus will be on you, that some time to come, we will go back to you and see how you are doing. If we have a very good success stories among you, then I'm going to assure you that EF and others will come to support us more, because this is what we want to see. We want to see unemployment down. We want to complement government efforts to ensure that the youths are not crying, the youths are not dying through the back way. The only thing we can do is through you. So you're helping yourself, you are also helping the nation and your colleagues. On that note, I would like to thank you all and congratulate you for being the selected few that have made it to this level.
As far as we are youth, and then this project come up with empowering youth, training them on entrepreneurship. This entrepreneurship comes to develop ourselves, not only as a business venture, but you go and look for resources that will create development for you and then give you a better living. Then therefore, it is not an easy thing. I will tell the youth that the Gambia especially, youth have to be creative, because all the underdevelopment in Africa came through the evacuation of youth from our African countries to Europe. If we think, and then we read our books, we know that slave trade came up with that. This makes Africa to be still underdeveloped. And then what we are to do, we have to come together, give our hands together in order to create a developmental forum for our own countries. On that note, I will not say more. On behalf of my director of the region, Mr. Lamina Maron, who delegated me, said, let me just tell you people that you people are highly welcome to Gyin Training Center and LRR.
First of all, congratulations to you. Well done so far. We have heard you're not here by nomination, you're not here by accident, but you're here by merit. You are already leaders. And it's only the beginning of your journey. I'm very excited. I looked around while we heard the other people speak as well. I was listening, of course, but at the same time, I went around and I was also doing the head counts, and I looked around and I saw a lot of women, I saw a lot of young female leaders, and I was very happy. We have about the same number of women here as men, and that augurs very well for the country, for the leadership overall. And I welcome you in particular, and I wish you all the best during this camp. It's important that we have equal representation in these things. It's important that we have women leaders. We cannot win this game, we cannot win this match without having half of our team on the pitch. If half of them are on the bench, we're not going to get anywhere. So you're all encouraged to lead, to be part of the transformation of this country, whether it's political, whether it's economic. So welcome to you in particular. My name is Raymond. I'm the project manager of the Youth Empowerment Project, a new initiative funded by the European Union. I work for the International Trade Center, which is an organization of the United Nations and the World Trade Organization. And we came here for one thing and one thing only. That's to empower youth, and that's to create jobs. Now that's why I'm very thrilled to be here. This Elit, it's exactly at the crossroads what we're trying to do. It's about leadership, it's about entrepreneurship, it's about ICT, it's about other sectors as well, and it brings all this together for social and economic transformation. Now, let me share some thoughts on the program. This morning I went through this, what awaits for you in the next 10 days, and I was very excited, I was thrilled to see this program. Because if I think about leadership, it's all encompassing. It's about governance, it's about human rights, it's about technical expertise, it's about network, it's about all of this, and you have all of this in here. So I'm very encouraged to see this program, and actually, to be quite frank with you, I'm a bit jealous of you. I would love to stay here with you and go through this with you together for the next 10 days. And you can summarize it in a way in 4 letters. And to remember it, I'm going to raise my fist. 4 letters for fist. F, finance, access to finance. I, information. S, skills. And T, technology. These are important ingredients to success for entrepreneurship. You need to have access to finance, whether it's capital from the outside, whether it's the ability to save and have your own capital. But it's important that you have access to money in order to be successful. Information is very important. Information leads to knowledge. Knowledge is the currency of the 21st century. If you're knowledgeable, you're rich. That is all you need in order to be successful. Knowledge is everywhere, but you also have to be careful in order to know what it is that you know. You need to know and where to find it. Not all information is valuable. You have to distinguish between information and intelligence. And you have to go for the intelligence. In the last 60 seconds that I spoke, there were 30 million WhatsApp messages that have been sent around. 500,000 tweets. 3 million Facebook messages. Connectivity is enormous. We're all talking to each other in an unprecedented way. And you're going to hear more about this in this camp. Information and communication technology opens up opportunities. It's a wealth of knowledge. It's a sea of knowledge. But if you don't be careful, you can drown in this sea of knowledge. You need to know what it is that you need in order to be a successful entrepreneur. Information important. S, skills. Whether it's hard skills, whether it's soft skills, skills are important. It's also important if you, for anything you do really, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're going to find a job elsewhere, you need to have skills and you have to invest in these skills. And finally, technology. Again, you're going to hear a lot about technology in this camp. Technology, appropriate technology, all of these matters a lot in order to be successful. Now these are the things that we can bring to you. We are a project that is here for 4 years. We're going to bring you a fist, but there's one more, a 5th element that is absolutely important and fundamental for you in order to succeed. And Idrissa mentioned it earlier on. It's the passion. You need to have your passion. You need to be convinced. You need to follow your passion. Passion is not something that we can teach you, not something that you can learn in a workshop. Passion is something that you have in here. And we can help you to find it, but you have to find it yourself at the end of it. And if you find it, I can tell you, I can guarantee you will be successful, be more successful than you already are now.
I'm Sekou Jambe, representing NEMA project here. NEMA is a 7-year project funded by IFAD, as Idrissa mentioned. And then it has 3 components. And the NEMA itself, I don't know whether if all of you understand NEMA. It's not like NEMA is National Land and Water Management Development Project. The NEMA there is a local name. NEMA means cross-party NEMA. So the 3 components are land development, vegetable gardening, and microfinance. And IFAD, they are taking the youth and women empowerment seriously. They said enabling rural poor to overcome poverty. through NEMA, they are given funds. And then youths are key, and women. This is why they are taking food production seriously. And if I understand very well, entrepreneurship is very wide. Now, we don't have to entrepreneurship that are maybe other businesses like accessories of mobiles or clothes or other things. We should venture into food production, farm enterprises. Most of the youth have now started. I'm very happy to see that. Sometimes when I watch the TV, I see the youth doing poultry, doing sheep fighting and all that stuff. And for myself, I'm a youth. I work in the field. And then last year, we did a program here. They gave us money to buy gold. We wanted 3,000. I said to myself, 3,000, one gold. Well, let me start. I also went and buy one gold. 1 year, 6 months now, I have 5 gold. So that 5 today, if I sell it, I can go up to 15,000. And then also, I've negotiated a land. It's a family land, but I've negotiated it. I've secured it. I'm planning to do a sheep fattening. So go to the other side, sheep on the other side. So it's like, if I see I want to share this story, like the youth, they should take the lead. Like Mr. Raymond said, we should do something for our country, not to sit and wait for the country to do something for us. We should try and create farm enterprises, employ people. If you develop it, you start it, you employ people, so that you can also be an employee somewhere, or you'll be an employer, because you'll employ people to work for you. So this is very important. We take the challenge, we take the lead. You know, doing work that is clean, is good. But agriculture, food production, after the workshop here, we are expecting to have lunch. And that lunch is food. There are people that are storing the soil to make sure that that food is available. So we cannot only leave it there, breathing air, driving cars, having nice compound, but food is important. And IFAD through NEMA is saying that we should make food sufficiency in the country. And that cannot be done without the youth involvement and the women. So we should take the challenge. And NEMA, the vegetable component, they have gardening there's a package for youth. And then youth are taking it, but the package for women is more higher than the youth. Means the women are taking more advantage than the youth. And NEMA is a 7-year project, 7 years. So and it is going. Now I challenge the youth. Let us not leave that money to go their life. We should take the challenge. Let us use the money. The money is here for the youth. 18 youth gardens should be created. 5 hectares with irrigation, with everything, with fence, chain link. So we should try and do something so that we utilize that money. The project will achieve its objectives. And microfinance package is there. That one, NEMA is providing 45%, and 10% contribution is personal. Then if you don't have the 45%, they will link you to the banks so that you can have your 45%. You will pay that one installment by agreement. If you finish, then the project is yours. So I challenge the youth to take that package. Let it not go like that. And then youth are trying, really, they are trying, because with the number of people here and the number of people at the schools is really encouraging. On behalf of NEMA project, I want to thank you.
The composition of the delegates, it's like they are all drawn from across the country. It is not by default, it is by design, because this previous speaker said it underwent a rigorous process. That is the eligibility criteria being met before you can participate. This is not the first time I am attending Elit programs. I know the areas that they are trying to train young people are the areas that are linked to meet the changing realities of the 21st century. Because it's one thing to go to school and get academic education, but it's another thing for you to prepare yourself to be marketable and then be part of those who can be hired to deliver jobs in the various labor markets. The youth of the Gambia, I say bravo to you all, because I know what they've been doing over the years. But then we fall as victims of systems, because systems were here, and then we all know how it was. You go to the farm right now, you find a few elderly people. The ages between 15, 24, up to 40 are the ones who are very productive in the farms. This made youth issues a cross-cutting issue to the development of the Gambia. Gyin over the years has succeeded in assessing the training needs of the youth, and then they are working towards it. Look at the various components that are coming to be trained on. It's very important. That is equally preparatory to make you be demanded through the national and international labor market. Employment is one thing, but then what you have sells you. Everybody should have the potential to market yourself. Your abilities, your skills, your abilities, your skills and your competencies are the various attributes that can be able to market you. Because sometimes it's like people have, or industry has now started going in for this like capacity assessment. They give you test or whatever to assess you based on the job requirement. If you meet it through examinations or other practicalities, you are employed. As Gambians, we need to advocate and ensure that our laws, standards, and correspond with the rigid realities of the youth after the project. On that note, on behalf of the government, I thank you all and I declare this.